divas. What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about? What you know about living on the top? Penthouse suites, looking down on the.
Wordplay transitions are some of my favorite transitions to do because instead of mixing based on genre or BPM or key, we're going to be mixing based on the words of the song. So especially if you have songs that people like to sing along to the lyrics or they have very noticeable lyrics, then this could be a great transition to get your dance floor going. And it's a great way to mix old songs with new songs by just using the words in the song. So what you're going to do is listen to music, and as you're listening to music, keep in mind of the wordplay transitions. And if you hear a song that says a lyric that you know is in another song that you like to mix with, then what we're going to do is we're going to add it to playlist, and then we're going to set our cue points so that as soon as we decide we want to do this mix, everything is already done for us, and then we just have to press the buttons. So this is how we're going to do it. I am going to be using the two songs. One is a very popular song right now on TikTok, and a lot of people are listening to it, and then there's a lot of viral videos with it. It's Players by Coy Leroy, and it goes like this.
What you know about living? What you know about living?
So when I was listening to this song, I heard the what you know about, and it reminded me of another really fun song that I like to play when I feel like playing some old school stuff, and that is Lip Gloss by Little Mama. So that song sounds like this. So they're both saying, what you know about me, what you know about me. And it's both a female artist with kind of that attitude. So I thought these songs will go together. So what you're going to do is you're going to listen to both songs, and then you're going to find the spot where you're going to start the mix. So I'm going to be playing Lip Gloss first because I feel like that's more of like an old school song, and you don't really want to play the whole thing of an old school song. So then we're going to play that, get people hyped, and then we're going to mix into the new popular song. So I decided to do the mix somewhere in the middle of the song, so we're not playing too little, but we're also not playing too much. So what I came up with was I'm going to do my start cue point right here at 1 minute and 41 seconds. So whether you use a streaming service or however you get your music, you could download or load up both of these songs and follow along and set the cue points so you guys could do this in your own mixes. So for Little Mama Lip Gloss, we are going to set the first cue point at 1 minute and 41 seconds. And then also, depending on your DJ software, some will tell you the time, how much time is remaining instead of how much time. So if your DJ software is like that, then it's going to be at negative 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Or if you're not doing negative, it's going to be 1 minute and 41 seconds. So what we're going to do, you can see my mouse here. We're going to go to edit, and then we're going to rename this cue point. Instead of cue point 1, we're just going to put start. Again, this is a personal preference. You're the only one that's going to see your cue points, so just make it something that is going to make sense to you. It doesn't matter if it makes sense to anyone else. So I'm just putting start here. And then also a lot of DJ softwares let you color code these cue points. So I'm just going to do the one that I think is green. I'm a little colorblind, but I think this one is green. So start's going to be at green. And then the part where we're going to mix out. So the part that we're going to mix out is right here, when it goes back into the lyrics. So it's after the what you know. And that's where we're going to want to make sure that that song is done and we're playing the other one. So now we're going to go over here very quickly. We're just going to do end. And then I guess red works for end. So now whenever you see these cue points, whether it's in the small waveforms up here, and it doesn't matter what DJ software you're using, they're all pretty similar. So you'll see the green and the red, and then there you know, and you don't have to be looking through, you don't have to be doing math and all that not fun stuff while you're DJing. You could just focus on doing a nice fun mix. So we have our song that we're going to mix out of already. We have start and end. And then now on the new song, right here at 27 seconds or negative 1 minute and 52 seconds in the song players, we are going to start it here. And And now,
know about
to
living
go
on a
even more advanced is a lot of the DJ softwares, pretty much all of them, have a way to separate the lyrics from vocals. So we are going to start this part of the song in players on instrumental only. So it's going to sound like this. So that's what it's going to sound like. And then what we're going to do to make it easier for us is we are going to set a loop. So we're going to have it at 27 seconds, and then we're going to put our cue point here. We're going to make this start. Put it in green. And we're going to set our loop to 2. So a 2-bar loop. So it's going to sound like this. So we're just going to have the D. Okay. So now while the song Little Mama is playing, what we could do is gradually increase the BPM, because if you want to play 2 songs at the same time, the BPM has to be exactly the same. And now these songs are similar BPM, but not exactly the same. So the song by Little Mama is 96 BPM, and then the song by Koi is 105. So it's not a huge gap, but it still is a gap. So as the song's playing, you're going to want to gradually increase the BPM so it's ready to go. I'm just going to have it set like that. And then right here is where we're going to do the transition. So right before where we set our cue points, it goes like this.
Go sheep. Go sheep. 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 It ain't my fault, but I can upgrade you. Show you how to use
right
nice
here,
things with nice flavor.
it kind of like slows down like that. And then right here where we set the cue point, we are going to switch this to vocals only. So whichever software you use, just be ready to switch it to vocals only. And then we're going to switch it to vocals only, and we're going to already have the others. So we are going to already have the other song on instrumental only. So this song's on instrumental only, and then the other song is going to be normal, but then when we're ready to do at the exact right moment, we are going to switch it, and then we are going to do our transition. This one took me so many tries to get right, so I might not get it right in this, but you guys can practice and get it right on your own, and I'm going to do my best. So here we go. So the Little Mama song is going to be started at the beginning, and it's going to go. We're going to gradually increase the BPM. Now we have everything on the left deck ready, because the left deck, nothing's playing, so we have time to get it ready while the other song is on. So now we have our cue point where we're going to start. We have our loop set, and we have our Nero mix turned down. So now we are going to focus and do this transition. Here we go.
Go sheep. Go sheep. It ain't my fault, but I can upgrade you. Show you how to use nice things with nice flavors. What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about living on the top, penthouse suites, looking down on the ops.
So I thought this was a really cool and creative wordplay transition. But of course, you guys, any songs that have similar words or they're talking about similar things, you guys could set your cue points like this and be ready to go. And then you could also put them together in your playlist so that they're right on top of each other, whether it's 2 songs or 3 songs. And then you could just load up the songs and be ready to go. So thanks for watching. Let me know down below if you thought this was a cool wordplay transition. Also, if you have any specific questions about DJing, DJ Pro AI, or DJing with the iPad, feel free to ask me in the comments. I try to get back to all the comments as soon as possible. And if you found value in this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.